All right, good. So let's get started. Just everybody line up.
Hey, thanks for getting down here. Appreciate it.
Okay, feet together.
The latest.
It's okay, okay, no problem. Okay, let's bow. Hey. All right, cool.
On the front tire.
Okay, so let's just do some punches first. Slide in. Ready? Hey. Hey. Hey.
Sorry.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Nobody called me
Hey.
back several times.
Hey. Hey.
I finally get a hold
Other
of
side.
He asked me if the car.
Ready? Hold on a second.
I had ordered a new snow tire about 5 months ago.
Yeah, problem. Ready? Hey. Punch. Hey. 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 Good. Okay. Back to the other side again. So just lightly with the kicks, not mind getting kick them back. So make sure that the hands don't go all over the place. Ready? Hey. 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 Okay. Hey. 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 All right, other side now. This way. Ready? Go. Hey. 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 All right, good. So now just in your own time, side kicks. So step to the side, one, come back to the side. Okay. In your own time, go for 10 each side. Try to look at your foot, guys. Okay, we're doing side kicks. Can you not see? So, Javier, unmute yourself. Can you hear me, Javier? I don't know. All right, so everybody stop for a second. So, Javier, do you hear me? Can you hear me? I guess you can't hear me, huh? There's no volume. So, hold on a second. Unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Hold on, I'm gonna unmute. All right, Javier. You can speak. Go ahead, speak. Can you hear me? All right, well, I don't know if you can't see me either. So you're looking very close. Okay, so fighting stance. Now I keep hearing myself. I don't know why. All right, ready? So we're gonna do oizuki, step in punch. Ready? Go. Hey. Step in. Back. Hey. And back. Hey. Come back. Hey. Good, back again. Hey. Good. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, so I don't know what to do. All right, so ready? Fighting stance? All right, so this time what I want you to do is a slow motion step over punch. Remember, you're gonna warm up the legs. Remember how we did it? So you move first. Move the body first, see? Move the body, and then bring the foot up, and then extend the leg first. So my back leg is bent, see? My back leg actually bends more. From here, it bends more, and then straighten out to the punch. Okay, to help you get a nice stance at the end. So let's try it. Ready? From here, and go. Hey, shift the weight, move the leg, get the leg to go ahead of you, and step in and punch. And check your stance when you get there. Good. Back again. Okay. So Erica, be careful. I see a little bit of this. See my front knee? See how the knee is going this way? So it looks a little kind of weak like that. Try to keep your knee more straight. Okay. Let's try that. Ready? And go. 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And try to squeeze the technique out of your body. Squeeze it out. Everything is squeezing. My legs are all nice and strong, right? Good. Back again. And go. 8. Slow motions. That's it. Get the leg first. Boom. Now, the first part of this is what we would normally be doing, but the second part, getting the leg there first, you wouldn't do that if you were really trying to hit somebody, but because you got to go slow motion, right? You can't go slow motion and get the body there first because the foot has to go too fast. So second part of it is more to get the feel of the technique at the end and make sure everything is nice and torqued in there, solid, right? You get that muscle memory, all right? Again, ready? And go. 8, 1, 2, slide it in, and punch. Good, now hold it there. Now you're gonna do another one. So your heel comes up first, right? So from here, the idea is to shift the weight first. Shift the weight. Bring the foot. And keep this other hand out. Get this foot to go in, and then squeeze into it. Go ahead. Okay, back again. You're gonna do 2 punches every time, right? Yeah. Now remember the tilting of the pelvis, this tilting. So as you come up to here, now you have to tilt. Yeah, get to here. I lift this part of the pelvis. And then go in. Yeah, right? Good. Okay, good. So now I want you to go from the yoke position. You're going to bring the knee up into a side kick position, extend it, bring it back, and back again, right? Do 5 on each leg, but very slowly. So slow that if you're kicking towards me, I could read something written on the bottom of your shoe. I should be able to read it. That's how slow it should be. Okay, the knee stays high, right? Stays high, stays high. Keep it high. Yeah. How slow can you do it? And then the other side too. Keep the knee high, don't let the knee drop. We don't want this to happen. To the knee up. Yeah. Elbow back, don't let the shoulder go in front. Keep the shoulder back. Yeah. Okay, good. Roundhouse kick. So bring the knee up this way. See my foot is gonna come this way. Point the toes, bend the knee. So it comes this way. All right? Like there's a table. I'm going to slide over the top of the table and kick. All right, nice and slowly. Come up. Stretching here. Kick. Come back. Nice and slowly. So, Ravi, make sure your knee doesn't go in front of you. Get that knee behind you. Stretch it back. Yeah, like that. That's good. Yeah. Good. Okay, now to get the backside working, you're going to do a Ushiro Washigeri, inside roundhouse kick, right? Hook kick. So just start from here. Step behind like a side kick. Bring the foot straight. Keep it straight for now. Straight and around. You can bend it at the end. It's a reverse roundhouse kick, right? Yeah. Feel these muscles are working now. Yeah, good. And if you feel like it, you can go from the back leg and go this way. Around. Again, I should be able to read your name if it was written on the bottom of your foot. So slow. That's it, Erica. Yep, keep going. Those muscles are going to get stronger and stronger. Be surprised. It only takes like a week. If you did this every day, within a week, those muscles will be strong already. Yeah. Nice, Yana. And if you feel brave, try to do this kick and then this kick.
Woo.
Without putting it down. It's going to work the muscles. It can only strengthen you. Wherever you feel it hurting, those are the muscles that are weak. Unless you're old and you just have it hurts everywhere anyway. Yeah.
Read my mind.
Good. All right, good. So now that you kind of warmed up a little bit, just stretch out a little bit now. Get those hamstrings stretched and stretch the muscles. Yeah, I stretch lightly when I'm cold, but really you should only stretch when you're warm. If you stretch when you're cold, you actually lose strength. They've done studies that shows that more chance of pulling a muscle and there's more chance of actually the strength drops like 30%, something like that. I can't remember how much it is, but you should always stretch like after the class when you're warm. And don't fall out the window. Erica. Yeah, good. All right, good. So, what was I had a plan today. Yeah, okay. So we've been working on Annanko. And I don't know, Erica, do you remember Annanko? Did you learn it? Come into the screen, I can't see you. Okay. You didn't learn it, right? Okay, that's fine. What I want to do is work on the turns a little bit. Because some of you have it, some of you don't, some of you only have it in certain katas. And it's the same principle throughout all the katas. So, you know, if somebody was behind me and I heard a noise like I'm going to be attacked or something, I wouldn't go like this to see what it is, okay? Because I'd be dead already. Like there's something behind me, right? So instinctively, our bodies are made in the fight or flight response to basically drop down into a square position like this to confront whatever it is coming at us, right? So if I hear a noise behind me, what I would do is I would step away and I wouldn't look first. I would turn everything and look at the same time. If I look first, I can see what's coming, but my body isn't prepared. The idea is to be prepared, right? So I look and do everything at the same time to see what's there. Now, you do that as much as you can within the kata, because the kata tells you to turn different ways, and sometimes it doesn't allow you to step away. The kata doesn't say step away before you turn, okay? Like in some katas, like in Piran Shodan, you're here, you hear a noise, you have to just turn. If it was for real, I would probably move away like this, you know, get out of the distance, create more distance. So, because we can't step away, we have to do as best we can, right, with what the kata gives us. So if I'm here and I want to turn, I don't want to step back. The kata doesn't say I can do that. All I do is I turn, right? Now, how do I turn my feet? My feet don't move. I can only turn that far. But if I turn this foot, it allows me to turn even more. While I'm doing that, I'm actually twisting this leg. See, my foot is still on the floor. My foot didn't turn. My foot is still on the floor. So I'm coiling up all that energy with the twist into this leg. So it's like a spring now. This leg becomes like a coil, like a torsion spring. And then from here, when I want to release it, I either come back or I go this way. There's two things I can do. So if I'm here, I get to this point, I can relax, it'll go back again, because this is a spring, it's stopping me, right? Or I get to here, I'm building up all that energy, and what I do, I release it. Boom, makes me go, right? Which is the same principle for like a wheel kick. You turn, and then you release it, bang, and the foot spins around, right? Right-hand stick would be the same thing. You turn, and you release it. You don't go at the same time. So what we're going to do is, everybody put your right foot forward, face the other direction, like this. You're going to face away from me. Now, I want you to turn, look over your left shoulder, let your right foot pivot all the way around. So you're looking at me now. You should be able to point your chest at me. Yeah, if you don't turn your back foot, you won't point. Good, go back again. So what I feel with my right leg is like I'm squishing a bug with this foot. Like I'm twisting it this way, squishing it, right? So you're up onto the edge of your foot. Yeah. Okay. Once you get to there, continue and let the foot move into a turn, like a 45-degree turn. Yeah. Right. So I'm doing this. I'm going the pivot part, but then I keep going like this. Yeah. And there's all different ways to do it. Sometimes you have a 270-degree turn. Sometimes you only have a 45-degree turn. They're all, you know, it's all different ways. Like in Piran Shodan, after I do this, I go block, punch. Now I want to go this way. But how do I know what's coming? I look, I'm not ready. So I turn. If I need to, I can jump back. Right? If I need to, I can block. If I need to, I can punch. Right? If I need to, I can do upper block. I can do anything. But if I do this, like most people teach, this way, and then all of a sudden I got to punch, I got nothing to punch with, right? So if I go this way, like this, to block, I'm not ready for an upper block. I'm going, oh, upper block, I need that, right? But if my hand is here, it's ready for anything. I can do this block. I can do this block. I can do upper block. I can do lower block, right? All these different blocks I can do because I'm in that position. So that's what I want you to practice now. Start with your right foot in front and just do this one two, down block, like you do in peanut shoulder. Just practice that a few times. Yeah. Right. Keep going. So this way, if you do it, it propels, you launch your body, and your hand and foot should finish at the same time. It shouldn't be like, oh, 1, 2. It should be here. Everything finishes same time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys looking pretty good. So remember the position I'm in? My hand is here. This one's here. So pretend you have, actually it's more practical this way. Pretend you're blocking with the other hand. See, I'm here. I'm going to block with this one. The punch is coming, I'm going to block it. That's what you're doing anyway. This isn't really a block. Here, and then this is trapping the arm. Yeah. Just imagine block with this hand and trap it with the other one. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. So let's use that technique now. We're going to put it into Annanko. So, you know, in the middle of Annanko, there are 4 blocks. You go 1, what is it? 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 4 of these shoot-down blocks, right? So what you're going to do, so it's after I get to this punch here. I'll do it from the other direction. I turn 1, 2. I turn 1, 2. All right. So start with your left foot in front. So everybody put your left foot in front. Face me. Face the camera. Otherwise, you got to try to look over your shoulder. Okay. So what you're gonna do now? Step over, block. Now turn your right foot, come around, block with the left hand. Step over, block with the right hand. Now do the same again. You pivot on your right foot, come around, block, block. Keep going, yeah. Just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 like that. Just keep going. Yeah. And you're gonna get a little bounce on the turn. Good. So you guys are doing quite nicely. So watch now. Watch. Watch when I do the turn. You see how there's a little bit of like I'm bouncing back. But as I bounce back, that's what brings the block. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. Imagine block, and then as you come back again, you release the foot. You get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2. We're trying to get that little bounce on the left block. Yeah. Looking good. You guys are doing pretty nice, yeah? Yep. So in your imagination, imagine you're blocking with the other hand, right? Blocking with the other hand. Yeah, good, okay. So let's try it. In the beginning, we go 1, 2, right? And then from there, we turn, block, double punch, block, double punch. So you're doing the same thing, all right? So start off going, which way do we go first? For you guys, it would be this way, right? So
left hand, left foot.
Yeah, left hand. So I'm doing a mirror image of you guys. So going this way. Now what you're going to do is as you turn your foot. See? Because now you're doing, just like you did from the upper block position in Pinan Shodan. Turn, imagine blocking with your left hand, and then block with the right. Double punch, now do the same on this side. So this one we haven't done yet, right? Maybe we have, I don't know. Turn this foot now, pivot, and then block, double punch. Try to do that one now. So this one is your left, you're turning the left one, the left foot. Right? Boom, double punch. Yeah. Hey, Lucy. So Lucy, we're working on the turns. I don't know if you've done any of this before. We're working on mid-net foot turn. We can turn and block. Pum, pum. Turn and block. Pum, pum. Right? Yeah. Like you do in Pinan Shodan.
Sensei?
Yeah.
After the second hand strike on, so after do we turn into a cat stance?
No, not cat stand. There's only two cat stands in Annanko, and one is where we do this move, kakita before the kick of the punch at the end, and the other one is when you do the step over punch, you come back this way to cat stance before you do the kick. There's only two cat. The rest are all either horse stances or forward stances. Yeah. Guys, this is exactly what Sensei Kimura was teaching for the last maybe 10 years of his life. He was teaching this. So this is what we want to keep it alive, keep doing it. If you do this in the tournament, it's going to give you more points. It's more advanced. And we're lucky because some people around the world didn't learn this. You know, so we're lucky that we learned this. It looks.
The referees didn't learn it either.
What's that?
The problem is the referees didn't learn it either.
Yeah, I know, but the referees over here know about it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, I'd rather not win the gold medal than dumb down to win the gold medal.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, what was I going to say? I don't know. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. I lost my train of thought. So we'll figure it out. So that's not in the kata there, Eric. I've never seen that part. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Make sure when you do the block that you don't do this. It should be curled in. Curl it this way. Just a slight curve here. I did it this way for a long time without realizing I was doing it. It's a hard habit to break. Yeah. And then you apply this to every kata. It's the same principle all the way through. Mm-hmm. All right, good. So now, watch this one. You know, after we go from here, we do a down block, punch, we do the kick, block, punch to here, right? So then the next move, we turn around and we do this thrusting motion. Good from the other direction. I just did here. I'm going to turn around, I'm going to do the thrust, then I'm going to come down here and then come up to here, right? This move. so everybody knows where we are. So I'm in this position. I do the same thing. I hear a noise. What is it? I'm ready for the guy. What is it? He's coming at me. So then, boom. And what this does is it puts all my body weight into the move. So let's just say I'm over here. It becomes like a 1, 2, see? 1, 2. So I get to here, and then I release the arm and the leg together. Okay, so it's nice and solid. 1, 2. So I see the guy, he's coming towards me, right? I hear the noise. If I just do this, I'm gonna get hit. So I hear the noise. What is it? I better hit it. Bang. That's what I'm doing, right? So it's the same move you just did. So go from a right block here, the right foot forward, and turn. See, my back foot does the turn, right? And then, boom. You got to get used to it.
Sensei, when you turn,
Yeah.
shift your weight back like you're getting away. It's like shifting, I see what's coming.
Yeah.
Then go in.
There is that, yeah. I mean, you can do it the other way too, but you'll learn in order to change the timing, you can adjust your weight slightly, but that comes with practice. But yeah, generally, if I go like this and I put my weight on this leg, I can't lift it. You know, if my weight's on this leg, it's hard for me to lift it. So if I'm like this, I can't lift this leg. I have to bring the weight back to lift it, right? So if I'm here and I turn too much weight, it's difficult for me to move it. So I'm going to shift weight onto the right leg. Here. So you're right. I'm loading the back leg, but I have enough weight on the front to keep the grip. 1, 2. 2, yeah. So with practice, you learn how to project the weight as you turn, as you're moving the foot. So Erica, start with your right leg in front. Yeah, so you're here. Other hand. Yeah. So now turn, look over your left shoulder, turn this way. Yeah, can you see me? Now but don't let your foot move. Go back again. Back again. Don't let your left foot move, only the right foot. The left foot doesn't move. Go turn. No, you turned your left foot. No, don't move. Watch my feet. Can you see my feet? See, the right one moved, but the left one didn't. The left one's still pointing that way. Back again. Now, as you turn, keep your toes on your left foot pointing at the window. As you turn, don't turn your foot this way. Yes. Now from there, bring your weight back a little bit. Now release it and go bang. Yeah, other hand, left hand. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So go again. Do that again. So you're here. So turn your right foot only. Yes. Bring your weight back over the back leg. You can lift your heel on your right leg, on your right foot. Lift your right heel. Yeah, that's it. Now you can turn, right? And now from here, just thrust. Bang. Yeah, that's it. My foot actually comes off the floor. Watch. My right foot, see how my heel is up? It's like this. My heel's not down, it's up. That gives me more freedom to move my weight. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. So, yeah, I know you can't hear me, right? Can you hear me now? You're muted. Unmute yourself. Okay. Can you hear me, Javier? It keeps muting. I can't hear you anyway. But anyway, hopefully you can hear me because I can't really correct you if you can't hear me. So, Yeah, so keep doing what you're doing. Just think turn and then step in and thrust. Bang. You're thrusting with the left hand. Left foot, left hand. Yeah. That's it, Yana. Nice, Lucy. That's looking good. Nice. Yeah, Yana. Nice. Good. That's coming, Erica. Good. That's it. Let me see that again, McKenna. That looked pretty good. Go ahead. Do it again. Good. That's it. Now put a little bit more weight into your front knee as you do that. Don't hold yourself back too much. Go in. And you want to stop the guys. Think the guy's running at you. You got to stop him, right? So do it again. You're doing it nicely. Turn and go in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Eventually, you do it without stopping. See, eventually, I'm here. I just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, 1, 2. Yeah, just one motion. So do it faster now. You guys are getting pretty good at it. Do it faster. Yeah. Okay. So Robbie, go again. Let me see. That's coming good. Just a little bit more square at the end. You're maybe a little bit this way. Try a little bit more square at the end. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing a mic in, right? It's an open hand. It's a thrust with an open hand, but it's the same as a mic in. There's no difference, right? So imagine you're going to do a mic in here. Oh. It's the same stuff. All right, coming good. Yeah. Nice, Clara. That was a nice one. Okay, it's looking good. Just try to see if you can get like a 1-2 now, a little faster. Do the same thing, but just a little faster. 1, 2. Yeah, do that again. I think you froze the camera. It was too fast. So, yeah, that's good. So you make sure the shoulder comes all the way back. The hand comes all the way back before you thrust. Looking good, guys. Okay. That's it. That's good.
I'd say there should be a fractional pause, yes?
A
little bit of a spin and you look.
Yeah. You have to have time to think. Yeah, right. So there is a slight pause, but don't hold it too long. It doesn't look right. Yeah. Gavin, that was a nice one you did there. I'm just looking at everybody. Everyone's doing pretty good. That's it, Claire. Erica's doing good. Let's take a look at Javier. Nice, Yana. Good. Yeah. Good. That was nice, McKenna. Yeah. That was nice. Good, Lucy. Make sure you pull that arm back. Pull your left arm all the way back as you turn. Again. Left arm. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Yep. All right, that's looking pretty good. Okay. So try this one now. You're going to come up like this. 1, 2. So go just a little. You're there, but then go a little higher, because it's like it's the middle of a transition. You're transitioning from there to there. 1, 2. So actually, let your body weight come up, and then drop the body weight. 1, 2. So it's like I have rubber bands, right? I come up, I bounce. See? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And say, can you go over that bit of bunkai again with this that we talked about on Thursday too?
Yeah, so the obvious bunkai is I'm blocking a punch. I mean, it could be many things, but this is like an easy way to teach it. I think I'm blocking a punch. The arm is here, right? So I trap the arm and chop into the side of the neck. It could be collarbone, side of the neck. You got nerves and stuff down in the neck here. All right. And then normally what the kata, he says, you bring both hands back behind your head and you come down into the collarbones here. All right, breaking the collarbone. Bang. Then it's a block. And then it's a punch. Okay? So after the block here, it's this kind of a thing. It's a punch right there, right? So more practical is the guy's taking a hook at you like a haymaker or some kind of a hook like this. And even if you're in close, sometimes you're going to punch very close like this, right? So it's actually, you think of this. I'm covering up. I'm taking the shot because I don't want to try to block something when I'm close because his arm is going to come around and hit me, right? It could do. So I cover up. This could be striking the chin. Okay, so they clean it up and make it look pretty for the kata. So it's that. Now, the guy's hooking me. I grab his arm. And I do the same thing. I come in for the chop, right? Now, I don't want to let go of that arm and have nothing to hold him by. So I release the arm and I grab his head. And I chop again into the side. It could be into the jaw, into the neck, into the collarbone, right? Bang. And then I grab his chin and I do a little exorcist move on him. Right? Yeah. So that's just think of that. Like self-defense. The guy's very close to me. He's trying to hook me. I cover. Okay. As I'm covering, I'm trying to hit him with my elbow. I bring my arm down, hit him with this arm. Grab his head, hit him again. Grab his chin, and give him a chiropractic adjustment. So that's just think of that's the bunkai. But otherwise, just you do it very clean and precise, and a lot of precision in kata. So a very surgical movement. 1, 2, 3, block and punch. All right, good. So what's this?
Thank you.
Sure. Let me just see. Somebody sent me a message. Okay. All right, Avia. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Maybe by the next class you'll have it all figured out. Okay. So what was I going to say? So you got this one, right? So we did a little bit of this last time. Think of like you want to use your whole body when you strike, right? So I'm going to use this motion. So I come up 1. Now see, I'm going to use gravity to help me. I sink. 1, 2. 1, 2, and I come up again. See? So I'm actually doing this. If you stood on a bathroom scale and you did this, the numbers are going to go up, right?
What's that?
It's like you're not really getting heavier, but you're creating a downward force. That force makes it seem like you're heavier. If you stood on somebody's toes and you did this with your heels, it would hurt their toes, right?
Bruce.
The downward force you're doing. So what you're doing is you're coming up to meet the punch, dropping your body weight into the strike. Then you come back up again to prepare for the next one, and you drop your body weight again, right? You're trying to get as much weight into that strike. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's not going to be huge. You're going to see just a slight movement. But practice it big so you can learn it. And then later on you can tweak it and make it smaller and tighter. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. It gives a nice rhythm too, right? If I just go like this, I go. It doesn't look too good. I go 1, 2, and 3, right? 1, 2, and 3. If I go, come up. Looks like I'm going to hurt somebody a little bit more than if I just keep up where it is. Yeah, good. All right. So these are just going through the certain points of Annanko that, you have that Kodak moment, what do they call it, where there's something to remember in the kata.
Yeah.
Right? The kata, if you just do everything the same, people go, yeah, I saw him do that kata, but I don't remember the moves. But there are highlights. When you polish those highlights up and you make them memorable, that's how you win the kata in the tournament. You have to have a lot of memorable points in the kata. Somebody later, they go, yeah, this guy did kata, oh, but that guy over there, or that girl over there, whatever, wow, there's something different about the way they did their kata, right? And that's what it is. It's more like if you wanted to really fight somebody, this is what you would have to do. A kata is fighting. It's just very precision and very cleaned up. But you still have to have a fighting spirit. And whatever you do in the kata has to work on the pad. You can't just do the kata and then go and you hit the pad differently. What you do in the kata has to work on the pad. So in a self-defense situation, whatever you're doing has to be able to knock the guy out. Otherwise, you're just kind of wasting time. Everything should be related to everything else. Sparring should be related to kata, should be related to impact, self-defense, all that stuff it's all the same thing, right? There's different versions of it. All right, good. So let's see. So just to finish up, let me see you guys go from upper block position. Upper block and turn and down block. Punch, and then same thing here. You turn the back foot, right? And block. And punch. Just do that a few times by yourself. Let me just see how you do it. So Lucy, that's looking nice. Remember you always had a little issue with the kata. You would win the fighting, but then in the tournament, but the kata was always like, well, you didn't get into the finals, right? Well, this will get you there. If you start doing like you just did there, your kata now looks like you're fighting, and you're not posing, you're not dancing. This is a fight. Yeah, that looked really good. Keep doing it. Nice, yeah. That's it, Erica. Keep going. You're doing good. Good. Nice, Clara. Good. All right. So everybody stop for a second. So Gavin, you're going to do that combination you just did, right? The block, punch, block, punch. Everybody watch. You're doing it very nicely. Go ahead. Not bad, right? I mean, obviously, it's going to get better than that, but that's pretty good. I mean, that's looking really nice. So one more time, and try to sink a little deeper into your stances now as you turn. Drop more. A little better. Yeah. So as you get more used to it, it'll start to blend better and flow better, and you won't see any kind of weird moves anymore. In the beginning, you feel a little off as you're learning it, but as you do more and more of it, it becomes smoother and more flowing and more graceful. But that's looking quite nice. Everybody's doing it pretty good. But you can see how, like I look at the way Gavin's doing that now. It's like I don't want him to block my kick. I don't want him to punch me. That's gonna hurt, right? There's a lot of weight going into what he's doing there. And like I said, it'll get smoother and smoother the more he practices. All right, good. So let's finish up. Everyone's looking really good. Work on the slow motion, guys. Work on the slow motion that we did. It could be oizuki, it could be gyakuzuki, whatever it is. You can like step in and do it slowly. Your body has to find a way to do it, and you'll learn from it. You'll learn what you're doing, what you're not doing. All right, good. Get together.
Get together. Sensei, you right?
Thanks, guys. Good weekend.
Have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you.
See you, bye.